Great.
Okay, so you were talking about how we need to start working on the product backlog then, right?
Yeah, I think the product backlog should be the first thing that we go through. I've talked with my sister, and I've gotten the point she wants done already, and I can send that to you guys in an email.
Okay.
But in fact, I can actually just forward this to you guys right now. Steven, what's your Gmail?
It is feolany@gmail.com.
feolany@gmail?
Yep.
And Corbin, what's yours?
It is corn1160@gmail.com.
Oh, I actually have you in my system already. Great.
Okay. Awesome.
If I start getting emails for some pregnancy test thing online, I know who's coming from.
You got it. However, what she wants are basic things that I believe that you'd be able to incorporate with your other classes project as well. Just like better gallery options, that's something that we can use in your different ones where people can do a gallery or anything like that. Something that has a creative and effective design flow. And you said that you do websites, help out in that.
Okay.
She just wants, so SEO is search engine optimization. So I don't know if any of you have any experience with that. We need something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So
the answer would be no for me though, but sounds
what?
good. The answer would be no. I don't have any experience with that.
Yeah, and that's definitely something we can research and see what we can do. But like links and buttons to different things, that's basic CSS. Consistent branding, that's all consistent on our side. She actually has a pretty good website set up right now for it. We can just add to and make something better that coincides as well with your other project. I feel like going through and matching what we need to do for her as well as for you, we can come up with a bunch of different things and create that backlog.
Okay. So with her existing website, like, does she own all the code for that? And so, like, you'd be able to build onto it?
She uses WordPress.
Okay. And so that's more, it kind of builds it for you using a graphic interface, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I haven't had any experience myself with it, and I'm going to familiar myself with it this next couple of days to see what you can and can't do. But if we have to build something basically from scratch for it, and if we can't touch or do anything for our website, but just show what we would do to change to give her a presentation,
Okay.
she'd be fine with that too.
Okay. Definitely.
So as far as a finished product, we're kind of good. However, we need to do as much as we can, so
Right.
I can piece together things for her.
Hmm.
And I think that the best way to get the most that we can do is to be organized and doing that, using that product backlog first, so we know what we can do and need to do. And then once we can do that, we can start managing people and doing those different, I want to say spike stimulus.
Yeah.
Brother Godfrey was talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, where we have the hour-long, or was that the one he was talking about, the hour-long, let's figure out what everyone knows?
Yeah.
Yep.
The extreme programming thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so I feel like once we have a product backlog, we can actually focus on those type of things. Until we have that, we're just like, well, this kind of works, and it's just very unorganized. No one knows what to do.
Yeah.
Which has not worked out for me in the past.
Yeah, definitely. What if, like, this weekend I get as many of those group members together, and then we hop on with you guys here, and we, kind of do something like that, like either, test the waters to see how much everyone knows, kind of where their proficiency's at. For them, I feel like I know where they're at just because I've been coding alongside of them for quite a while, and we've had to do a lot of different team projects, and so there's been a lot of interaction with what we've learned at least up to this point. But like, and definitely like getting like a product backlog, because I feel like for this at least to work for them as well, it's gonna have to be a lot of let's figure out like what we can include on their side for things that they need to do for their project, and then also like what we need to do to be able to make a good looking presentation for your sister to show her what she could be having. And so
right. I feel that's an excellent idea. That way we can gauge strengths and say, hey, we need to make, I'm just looking at one of your points here, the standard JavaScript event that includes mobile devices. What can we do that meets the point that my sister wants so that both parties are good?
Yeah. Well, with it, and that should be pretty simple right there. Just like that point right there is just pretty much triggering the JavaScript, using the on click or on mouse over, except for we wouldn't be using any of the on mouse per se, at least for this. I mean, I'm sure those would be incorporated for like a web, like a computer version, like on a computer platform, but like more the like on touch begin and stuff like that for the mobile. But some of the ones that I'm kind of concerned about, because I don't even know where the heck I'd use it, is stuff like the XML request. Where like I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. Corbin, you should be since you took this class, but where that's like you're getting data from another website, where the website kind of presents the data out in a certain way, and so it's just gathering that information, and then you can use it for whatever the purpose is, like however it's formatted or whatever the information is. You can now then use it in your website. But
I'm pretty sure for requesting the XML, we just used a text file and used put all the responses for the Magic 8 Ball into that text file, and then that's what we got. I guess that's what we used for that part of the project, was getting that from that text file into our website. So
okay. And like honestly, I don't think that's something that you'd want to, at least to my knowledge thus far, incorporate into like your sister's website. That might just be something that we do kind of on the side to to accomplish
just
that.
Off of that, something that came to mind was like putting user reviews or putting reviews or something into a text file.
That's true.
That you can transition from one to one like you would a Magic 8 Ball.
That's true.
Right.
With this one, the file needs to actually be on a website off somewhere else, like a different website. Is kind of how that one works. But
and I'm just throwing out ideas.
No, but yeah, that's
like
actually a really good idea. I was looking at the reviews that your sister had on her website, and that's a really good thing to include, and I think that it's presented pretty well on there, and that's something she definitely want to carry on to another website. So
and so definitely and this is the stuff that we would come up with when we meet with your group and be like, okay, for our class we need to do this, and this. We need better gallery options, a proofing system. What do you guys need that would coincide and count for it? And that's where we meet together and make that backlog and say, okay, we're going to make a rotating cube that serves as the gallery. That could be a loop. And I feel that's what we should do with your group as well.
No, definitely, I agree with that. Yeah.
And after that, the three of us can meet, and that's when we start saying, okay, we're going to do sprint number 1 for 3 days, because I'm going to be honest, next week I don't want to do anything on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, on Thanksgiving, yeah, definitely. That's absolutely something And like I feel like if we organize it well enough, we should be able to have some different tasks set out for everyone working on this project, to where they'll have time both like before and after Thanksgiving, and if they want to work during Thanksgiving. But like they'll have something there to where they'll be able to work on it, and not necessarily like if they have plans, work through their plans. And so
Yeah. And something that I'm going to work on, and I kind of mentioned it yesterday with Brother Godfrey, but I want to figure out a good communication system using maybe like doing an Excel worksheet and doing kind of a virtual Kanban board or a Scrum board saying, hey, I'm taking this task, or so your group can go in and say, Joe can say, hey, I'm taking the task of building the gallery, and that's going to take me 2 days.
Right.
So you can check out, and everyone knows exactly. I want to figure out what the best way is going to be, so we know who's working on what, and we can actually manage the people effectively.
definitely, I like that. Let's think. What else?
When is going to be a good time to meet with your group?
I'm gonna have to speak with them, but I'm pretty sure we can make this this weekend sometime work.
Okay.
And so what we're doing currently is we're finishing up the different sandboxing. I guess like the sandboxes that we've created for these different code topic groups, and so there's kind of a big push on that. We're also creating some thought libraries with code to be able to incorporate some of the different transitions and animations that we've been learning. But
okay, so it's just kind of the finish before you guys start doing your project.
Which all that ends Friday for us, and so like come Saturday, I'm hoping, or like even like Friday night, whatever works best for everyone else. Hopefully we'll be able to get together as a group. I mean, with them, I'll be able to meet with them physically, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Here. And then we'll just hop online with you guys. And
I mean, and if you want to meet beforehand with them and kind of, because since I forwarded what my sister wants, you can go with and get ideas from them, and just when we all meet together, it only has to be like a 15-minute meeting.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, it might be easier to just meet with them saying, hey, we need to do this, what can we do? And then our meeting this weekend is saying, okay, this is our product backlog. This is what we're going to do.
I like that.
And
so she wants a completely redesigned look, right?
Yes and no.
Okay.
So she wants something different, but we can use elements of what she has on there already.
Okay.
I doubt that. I mean, I doubt that we could do something that she absolutely hates and just goes back to the other website.
Yeah.
That's always an option. We're just presenting another option to her.
Okay. Do you know if she wants to use kind of the same color scheme, or if there's a new one that she wouldn't mind going with, or are we gonna come up with that?
I can talk with her. I'm going to meet with her tonight and talk a little bit more in depth.
Okay.
If we wanted to take liberties with it, we have that option. I'll talk with her and see if she wants to stay with that same color scheme or if there's anything else like that. But she didn't mention it, and she's really open-minded. As long as it looks good, she's going to love it. If it looks choppy and like triangles and squares, she's going to be like, what the crap are you guys doing?
There are definitely two things that the website needs. It needs, to be useful to the user, kind of, give them advice as far as like whatever they're looking for. I would imagine it'd be something photography related. And it also needs to be something enjoyable for them when they're on there. So
the purpose of the website itself is to
promote
promote
her photography.
My sister's photography.
Okay.
So the user should be able to enjoy how it looks, kind of as a web design. It should be easy to use, and then be able to contact my sister in such a way
that they
that's
can
easy.
purchase, or I guess schedule times for her services, right?
Yeah. And so I don't know if you guys can, if this would fulfill maybe creating a. I'll talk with my sister about if she has specific prices we can put on there, and if they want, they could contact her and do like a Google Calendar in there and just say, oh, she's booked this time with people and this time with people. I could do it this time. Kind of like Brother Godfrey does with Calendar.
Okay.
These are all options, not something we have to do. This is stuff that can be done.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to meet with my sister, I can arrange with that as well. So if you like, we can all broach the same subject.
Okay.
But if I'm fine being the contact as well.
Now that we're like, I don't know, we're actually like jumping into getting ready to plan all this, like using stuff like Visio and like different programs like that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I can't even imagine like on a computer how you would plan something like this without mapping everything out like that. Now, I'm trying to visually in my mind get everything ready for that. Like there's so much like just the JavaScript side of things, like you can't just jump into that. I'm starting to realize you have to do a lot of planning.
Yeah. And so I'll get with my sister and I'll try to create a couple documents kind of saying and pointing, hey, what she definitely wants, like a gallery and a contact me thing, and we can go off of that, but we'll just have to see.
Okay. What platform do we want to use to be able to share and communicate different things with Brother Godfrey? Because I feel like that's something that he really wants to just work very well. He doesn't sound like he's very happy with how iLearn works. He doesn't like how he has to respond on there. I know Google Plus. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but he has.
You can get like a community together.
Yeah, he has a community on there currently.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure if that's several groups or if that's one group, but he threw up an example on the homepage of his iLearn page, and so.
Right.
And I've used Google Plus in other classes before, and it's very effective as long as you check it. And that's something we would do because, hey, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to create a Google community? Invite the four of us into it?
Yeah, we could definitely do that. Yeah, I could do that. I need to. I'm probably just gonna throw it up on YouTube. I feel like YouTube's the easiest way to share videos like this, what we're creating right now. To throw it up on YouTube and just have them open it in YouTube instead of trying to share the file.
Well, and I know in Google Plus they have an option where you can upload a YouTube video.
Okay, that'd be
easy,
perfect.
and you can watch it inside of Google Plus itself. So these type of meetings we can just upload and be good.
That would actually work really well. So yeah, we could definitely do that. So yeah, I'll create one. I'll add you guys, and I'll add Brother Godfrey, and make sure this gets uploaded.
Okay.
And maybe when you write out your thing a little bit more, we'll be able to share that on there. I guess when we refine the syllabus a little bit more, we could throw that on there as well.
Oh yeah.
Just so it's all there, and we can get feedback from Brother Godfrey, and he can see our progress as well.
Oh yeah. The more organized we are, the better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anything else?
I think that's good. I know I have some stuff to work on. Just keep us posted on when we need to meet. If we don't meet on Friday or Saturday, let's definitely meet up again on Monday.
Okay, for sure.
I say that very hesitantly because I feel that we're definitely going to meet Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, we're
Right.
we're probably gonna meet Friday or Saturday. So
Okay. Well, if that's it, I'll let you guys go.
okay, sounds
Okay.
good.
Guys, see you later.
Okay,
Yep. See ya.
see ya.